Come on, fellas, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, hard work, 1, 2, 3, hard work. We chart a lot of things live during practice because it's a lot better to get feedback live.
When everybody started talking about data analytics, why do you think so many people were skeptical of it? Was it just the unknown?
Honestly, comfort level with what they've been doing for a long time. Some guys try to start to play a little more analytically sound, lose a game or two, go right back to what they're comfortable with, which is great for me. So hopefully they keep going right back to what they're comfortable with, because we want to stay on the cutting edge of it all.
Invesco QQQ is an ETF with access to innovators rethinking the world. And in the ever-evolving landscape of college sports, there are programs, athletes, and coaches everywhere rethinking what's possible when innovation is in play. In Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the University of Alabama's basketball team is changing the way that data, analytics, and technology is being used to make decisions on and off the court. Here, no number or data point is insignificant. I'm Jay Williams, and this is Innovation in Play.
It sounds like you're an innovator. Can you take me through a little bit of why innovation is so important in the game of college basketball?
Innovation's important because if you're successful with what you're doing, people are going to try to copy it. We've led the country in scoring the last 2 years. People are watching what we're doing. We got to change. We got to keep getting better and better.
When did you find that sweet spot to marry basketball and analytics?
I started to get into it in high school because I was a math teacher and I taught statistics, geometry, algebra 1. So yeah, I've got a math background. To do math, it's possessions per blue collar point. Usually a really high number is bad unless it's 0. So I taught math for those 11 years while I coached, but the problem in high school is there's not very much data. So we get here and created this whole team of Bamalytics.
+3. Way to push it, Ryan. Great job, go, go, go.
Bamalytics is our in-house analytics that we do every day in practice and in games. The moment a player steps foot on campus here, we chart every single shot they take in live drills. It's broken down into a wide range of categories. There's probably 30 to 40 different categories.
Go, go.
Let's say you're 40% shooting right-left footwork, but you're 65% coming off left-right. Like, they pay attention to that small detail.
It's more of like an educational process. Coach is a really good way of educating them and allows the guys to still play loose and free.
He taught me, I was like low 40s from the mid-range. I feel like I didn't miss, but the numbers don't lie. Adjusting that was definitely tough, but once you get used to it, man, you see your numbers just slowly rise. You gotta think the game versus just playing the game. That's the biggest thing.
But we don't just chart shots and efficiency. We chart effort stuff in our blue collar stats, so we can kind of measure effort.
Deflections are worth a point. Defensive rebounds are worth a point. Loose balls are 2 points. Charges are 4. If we get a shot clock violation, everybody on the floor gets a point.
So we're trying to be the hardest playing, toughest, highest IQ team in the country. You got to get away from the ball so you get more open shots like that. Looking at the analytics, we're doing better stuff than a lot of NBA teams.
I'm pretty sure other colleges are doing it, but I know like our Bamalytics program, like, it's second to none. Yeah, it's next level.
I'm also looking at 2 different things we measure just kinesiology-wise. We've got 2 wearables.
You got the heart monitor, and then you got the one you put on your waist. The waist, it tracks like the miles you run, the jump height. It adds it up at the end, and then you get like a score at the end.
We don't want the workload to get too high. We need them fresh. We can do all the teaching you want. You come in with tired legs, you're losing the game.
With technology evolving the way it is, why is it so important for you guys to continue to adapt all the assets around the program?
If you stay the same and you don't innovate, people catch you. We'll be a little different next year than we were this year. The more stuff's available, the more you gotta use. So what we're using today, if they add something better next year that can help us, we're gonna take a look at it because we wanna stay on the cutting edge of it all.
It's his internal drive to win. Like, he's the most competitive human being I've ever been around. He sees an advantage in technology. He sees an advantage in analytics. But it all comes back to winning for Coach, and thinks that this is the way to do it.
Great day. It's got to be repeated tomorrow. Good work, fellas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Before investing, consider the fund's investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses. Visit Invesco.com for a prospectus with this information. Read it carefully before investing.